Howdy, Tyler Grant here at JamPlay.com. We're moving through this country rhythm pack, and we're moving on into the 1950s here, and getting into some Sun Records style, more specifically Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 3. We're doing basically the same strum patterns as we did in Lesson 1, but we're moving into the rockabilly era here. So we're going to use a little bit more of an aggressive tempo and more of a kind of rockin' feel. And, you know, to reference this, just listen to anything recorded in the 50s at Sun Records by Johnny Cash. And we're in the key of E, and this will be a 12-bar blues. So your basic boom strum in E is this. There's your 1 chord, and your 4 chord is A. Okay, and your 5 chord is a B7. Okay, so those are the 3 chords we're using, the primary chords in the key of E, and these are arranged in a 12-bar blues. So let's go ahead and play through the simple boom strum straight through the 12-bar blues with the track at the slowest tempo. 1, 2, ready and go, and... Okay, now moving on to pattern number 1. Okay, same as country strum pattern number 1 from lesson number 1. But again, this is a little more of an aggressive feel, and we are in a different key. So let's go ahead and try that at the slowest tempo. A 1, 2, ready and go, and... Okay, strum pattern number 2 gets a lot busier. This one sounds like this. Okay, so it's down, strum, down, up, strum, down, strum, down, up, strum, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. So let's go ahead and try that at the slow tempo. A 1, 2, ready and go, and... that's almost every 16th note strum happening. That's what that would sound like. But we're leaving some of them out. So you can just take that and play with it and come up with your own strum patterns based on which to leave in and which to leave out. It's all based on your feel. So listening to this music and just practicing it with the tracks is going to help you so much. So let's go ahead and try this at the medium tempo, strum pattern number 2. 1, 2, ready and go, and... So I told you we're going to get to more aggressive tempos. So we have one more faster tempo to try. I will make a note that on the Johnny Cash strum number 2 example, you might see a couple bars where the bass note remains constant instead of alternating, like on the A chord. You can just pedal that A note if you need to keep the strum going. So you don't have to alternate every bass note. When in doubt, just hit that root note. And you can do that anytime that you need to. So we're going to go ahead and crank up to the faster tempo. This is 94 beats per minute. And as I did in lesson number 1, I'm going to start with a simple boom strum and then kind of work through the other 2 strum patterns each consecutive time. So that'll help us to ease into the tempo. If this is too fast for you, just work your way up to it, okay? But this is kind of pushing the tempo a little bit at 94. Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, have fun getting into that Johnny Cash rhythm. Work with those tracks and try it at different tempos. Try all your own variations of it and listen to that music too. We'll see you next lesson.